Seriously?
Hey guys, and welcome to this battle report video with myself, 6+ Stevo, and special guest Mitch, who has brought with him his cowardly Tau to challenge the supreme force of the Broken Tooth tribe in this epic 1000 point 10th edition 40k battle report. Who's gonna win? The cowardly Tau or the mighty crumping force of the Orks? Whoa! Let's have it. Okay, so I usually go last on the army reveals, but I thought I'd switch around this time and go first for a change. So this is my 1000 points dead on of Orks, and where shall we start? Let's start with the boss man. So we have the war boss, who is armed with a big chopper and combi weapon, but his big chopper has been replaced with Head Whopper's Kill Chopper. Always get good results from that. Then I have a Mech Boy who has a custom Mega Slugger and a Kill Saw, and he has the enhancement Super Cyborg Body. So hopefully that will keep him alive and ticking, because it's going to be his job to keep all these gits alive and ticking. So I've got the 6-pack, but I've broken them up into 2 packs of 3. So I've got 1 set of killer cans, all armed with can shooters. And then over here, I've got 3 cans, all armed with rocket launchers. And then the big boys in the middle, we've got Pop with his 3 custom Mega Blasters and Dreadclaw. And then we've got Bang with his 4 big shooters. Then we have some more Dakka over here. We've got 2 mech guns, custom mega cannons. That's 2 separate squads of 1. Then we've got Bob and the gang over here, complete with Runt Herd. And then in the battle line section, we've got a squad of shooter boys who have a is he in there? I can't see him. Yes, there he is. The rocket. They've got 1 rocket launcher in there and a knob with a power claw, and they will be riding in style, most likely with the boss, in the truck. There we go, 1000 points, absolutely bang on. But let's see what Mitch has got with his scummy Tau. Okay, so here are said scummy Tau. So Mitch, you want to talk me through what we've got here?
Yeah, sure. So we'll start with the leader guy up here. So we've got leader in a crisis battle suit, wielding 3 cyclic ion blasters and holding his shield generator. He will be leading a squad of 3 battle suits, also equipped with cyclic ion blasters, shield generators, and they've each got a plasma rifle just for good measure.
Nice.
And then you can move on.
I don't know what any of this stuff means, by the way. All I know is that it means a lot of Dakka.
It does. So then at the back here, you've got Broadside to start off, just by himself. He'll lead himself. He'll be fine.
Right, yeah.
You've got the set of stealth suits there, the first set of many.
Yeah.
They'll be nicely around.
Yes, I see you've got 1 set here, 1 set here, and 1 set here. So you've got the full 3 squads of them.
I've got 3 squads of 3, yeah.
Fantastic.
Pretty much.
Okay,
They're all
yeah.
the same.
And I know they've got stealth.
They do have stealth.
Yep, so
yeah.
beautiful, right.
They infiltrate as
You
well.
realise my Orks can't hit a fucking, barn door
Yeah.
as it is.
Well, they won't be able to hit them at all, hopefully.
No, I suspect you're right. It's all right. We can crump them instead. We can crump them.
You can
It's fine.
try it. No problem. So then you've got another broadside. He's borrowed from another attachment.
Beautiful.
So he's here to give backup as well. You've got the 2 piranhas, which are both in squads of 1 each.
Okay.
They'll be zooming about everywhere. You're then holding the standard set of strike team fire warriors.
Right.
And then just up behind that other set of stealth suits, you have another set of crisis battle suits. By themselves, all wielding burst cannons.
Okay.
Ready to mow everyone down.
Okie dokie. Okay. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I feel like, because I've gone quite mechy with my dread mob, it hasn't left me. I don't think I even outnumber you, or maybe just by just a touch, but
it's close.
It is, so that's a bit concerning. But yeah, anyway, let's get the board set up. We'll roll off for sides, and then we'll see what mission we're playing. So we randomly drew the mission and the deployment, and for deployment we drew Crucible of Battle. It felt like Crucible of Death, setting it up. Trust Mitch to select the most awkward setup. And then we drew the mission Priority Targets. So there are 5 objective markers, and we get 5 victory points for each objective marker we control, up to a maximum of 10. But then at the end of the battle, we also get 5 victory points for each objective marker we control, up to a maximum of 15. And obviously we can't score them until the second turn. We have decided to just negate secondary missions. Quite honestly, we just can't be asked. We just want to play a simple, fun game and not have to keep track of a load of stuff. So we're going to play real simple, just primary missions. So yeah, we'll show you. We've already set up. And here we are. Mitch won the roll-off for choosing table quarters, and he chose over there. And yeah, I'm just lifting up now. I'm standing on top of a sofa and holding the camera almost up to the ceiling just to get the whole battlefield in here. But yeah, so I have set up over here. I have one of my mech guns over here, followed by Bang, who is sitting on one of the objectives. I've got Pop right next to him, and the mech boy is behind all 3, ready to fix up or modify whoever needs it. I've then got the can shooters over here, and then over here we've got Bob and the gang. Some would say cowardly, but I would say cunningly hiding behind this piece of terrain, ready to snag that objective. We've got the truck here. The war boss and the shooter boys are all loaded into that truck. And then next to him on the other flank is the other custom mega cannon. Also in strategic reserve, I have the rocket cans. So yeah, that is me over there. And then over on your side, Mitch, what have we got going on over here? We got, we'll start from over here.
Yeah,
got some
stealth suits.
sneaky stealth suits.
Waiting on the side, the broadside, nicely on the Ork perch, just to.
Yeah,
nice
I see you've chose the side with my terrain on. I love that.
Yeah. I had to steal that from you. You got the piranha ready to dart about.
Yeah.
Strike team sitting behind them.
Okay.
And you've got Warlord and his group
Okie dokie.
behind the cleverly perched broadside. And sneakily round the back, you've got another set of stealth suits, another piranha. And don't forget about those ones over there.
Ah, yes, your infiltrating stealth suits that have set up over there.
These
Okie
ones did
dokie.
infiltrate as well, because that's outside.
Oh yeah, and they're
deployment
just outside your deployment zone, a little bit sneaky forward there. And then you've got another unit of battle suits in reserve. Hey,
that's the one.
Okie dokie. Well, all to do now is, well, look, lore-wise, I'm trying to think of a setting for this. So I think what's happened is the Broken Tooth tribe have been out on a raiding party. You know, they've been out having some fun.
Yeah.
And then they come back to find a Tau sort of scouting investigation force on their territory, digging through all their bits, poking their noses where they don't belong, Well, look, Daddy's home now, and he's not happy. So,
Well, if they've all been in battle, they must be at half health already.
no, that's not how orcs work, mate. They are fired up now. They were just getting upset because they thought that was too easy, and now they're going to, they're going to have some real fun mopping up these boys.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So yeah, all we've got to do now then is do a roll off for first turn. Here we go.
Oh,
Snake eyes. We'll try again. We'll see how this game's going. Oh, so it is Tau turn 1. Wish me luck, people. I am gonna need it. And we are in the start of Mitch's turn 1. So at the moment, not much has happened. The piranhas did do a sort of what's it called? A scout move. So yeah, so they moved 9 inches before the game started, and now they're moving again. So they are nipping across the table. And meanwhile, Mitch is thinking long and hard and deep, and basically, guys, this turn, I feel this turn could sort of set the pace for the whole game. I'm kind of out in the open here, and I'm up against Tau shooting. So, yeah. Beginning to wonder why I didn't bring a big mech with KFF, because he'd be really, really useful right now. So you join us in the first shooting of the game. Bang over here has been spotted. He's not hard to spot, but these guys are very proud of themselves for spotting him nonetheless. And now the broadside is taking advantage of that and has a buff to his shooting. And he's got a +1 to his ballistic, is that right?
Yeah.
Beautiful. And as you just heard, he's hit. So we're going to see now, what's he rolling to wound?
Strength 12.
Oh, that'll be a 3.
Awesome.
He got it.
Devastating wounds.
So what's the damage of this hideous thing? This is going to be bad, isn't it?
D6 +1.
Oh! 3 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. He's hurt. He got off lightly there, I think, but that is just the first shot of Mitch's shooting phase. Okay, and it's not over for him yet, because now over there, the other broadside is now having a go. So good luck, Bang. I need a bad roll here, Mitch.
2 shots hitting on 3s.
Oh, okay. Wounded on 3s.
Oh, there's another crit. And
jeez.
a miss.
So
D6
D6 +1. He's got 5 wounds remaining.
So I need a 4.
Whew. Whew.
4 more damage.
Sigh of relief. Oh, what are they?
18.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's magic.
Not even close.
Right, guys, it's been tense here. These stealth suits during Mitch's first turn have all jumped out onto objectives. But the lot over there that have been spotting, Mitch just thought, oh, I can shoot their burst cannons, the last unit, because this guy is currently on 1 wound. He measured the range, but unfortunately he's just reread the data card and they're not in range. What did you thought it was 30, but it's 18, is it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm very relieved. It looks like, unless Mitch remembers something else that he hasn't shot with yet, I've got off fairly lightly. Bang is on his last wound. But yeah, Mitch is really desperately trying to find anything that can just chip that last wound off for him. But it looks like at this stage, I might have made it through turn 1 relatively unscathed. Mitch, what have you just found?
Piranhas have seeker missiles.
Do they? Oh, right. That's beautiful. Okay. Good. Okay, so Bang's not out of the woodwork yet, it seems. This piranha is loaded with 2 seeker missiles. Once they're shot, that's it. They're gone. But Mitch really wants Bang dead because he's going to be firing both of them at him. And so, yeah, here we go. So what you need in a 4 to hit?
4+, yeah.
Right, come on then. Bad roll. We need snake eyes. You seriously? So Mitch is spending a CP to re-roll one of these hits. It hit. It hit.
Felt the right time to roll it.
And then, so a strength 14 against
Yeah.
toughness 9, so a 3 to wound. What's the AP of this thing?
-3.
-3. Okay, so he's got a 2+, so he's on a 5 up save.
Yes.
Come on, Death Dread, come on. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Bang lives to fight another turn. So the movement phase is done. Bang got repaired during the movement phase, and he got 3 wounds back, so he's now back up to 4 wounds. He is, however, battle shocked, but it's not hurting him too much at the moment because he's not actually capturing anything, and as long as I don't want to use a stratagem on him, I'm all right. Pop has moved forward up to see the piranha here. The killer cans have moved forward. The truck has moved forward. The crew are still inside there. Bob and the gang ran over to the objective, and the mech gun over there has stayed still. And now we're about to start the shooting phase. And I think I want this piranha dead. Well, we're off to a fantastic start in the shooting phase. Old Pop here decided to fire his custom Mega Blasters into the piranha. He only hit with 1 of his 9 shots and failed to wound, but he didn't fail to wound himself. So, hopefully the rest of my shooting phase goes a bit better than this. Okay, you join us still in my shooting phase, still trying to kill this piranha. After Pop spectacularly failed, the custom mega cannon over here did much better, caused 6 wounds, so he is now on his last wound. But Bang, having been repaired from his heinous attack that he suffered earlier, he's seeking to get some revenge. So that is why these 20 dice are loaded here, because he's in range with all 4 of his big shooters in rapid fire range. So he's getting 20 shots, and he's got a +1 to hit thanks to his mech job. So these are all hitting on a 4. And I can't pick these up, Mitch.
No, you can't.
It's just 1 dice too many.
No.
Do you know what? Hold on.
It's 3 too many. Here, get rid of those.
There you go. I got it. I got it. There you go, look. Right, okay, so 4s to hit. Okay, strength 5, toughness 7, so I need 5s to wound. Come on, baby, come on. 3, Mitch, and that is 3 regular saves, sir. Where are you rolling them?
4+.
3 saves of 4+. You want to save all 3 of them?
Nope.
Oh, beautiful. Well, that is the end of Orks turn 1. Fairly uneventful. We did cause some damage. The killer cans were able to cause 1 wound on the broadside over there. We did kill the piranha. The truck over here and all its occupants shot through at the piranha there and failed spectacularly to do anything.
Oh, just take the rock.
The truck then declared a charge on these sneaky stealth suits, but failed the charge. I didn't spend any CP re-rolling, I just accepted it. We've had a bit of damage done. Most of it's been done by myself. But yeah, as we now move in to Mitch's turn 2. So we are now entering the start of battle round 2. So there is something very important for me to do right now, and that, of course, is to declare
spot out. What's his face? Bang or clang or boom or
Bang.
Bang.
The one further away? Yeah.
Yeah.
Bang. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Bang. Come on, treat him with some respect. You've thrown so much disrespect at him this game.
Not enough important.
And he's made you pay for it as well.
Has he?
Yeah, he did something, didn't he? Didn't he hurt you? He finished off your thingy, didn't he? Yeah, he killed your piranha, yeah.
One wound piranha.
So will you join us, people, in Mitch's turn 2? You've done the movement phase, haven't you? You've moved a few things forward, mostly just to get things just in range of either shooting or spotting. And we are now in the shooting phase. And yeah, what are you about to shoot?
The stealth suits are going to spot.
Yeah.
And the broadside's going to shoot.
Right, so they're spotted for the broadsides. The broadside is now on a +1 to hit.
Is it now within 30? Almost 100%.
It's going to hurt. Come on, Bang. You survived one turn, you can survive another.
I would have done even better there as well.
Well, you've done enough, thank you. Yeah, Bang is dead, people. The crater is not there because he exploded. That was already there. He didn't explode. He just crumpled to pieces. It's not surprising after what he's been through, bless him. I hate these broadsides. Poor old Pop's at it now. Jeez. So, yeah, what's been happening? Well, that broadside over there killed Bang. And then this broadside over here killed Pop. You did have to spend a CP, didn't you? Re-rolling one of your hits. But it paid off. And yeah, I now have no dreads in my dread mob. This is devastating. It's all on you now, Cans.
Blaster is a melter weapon.
The pain continues, guys. The shooting phase is not done yet. He's not happy, having just killed both my Death Dreads. He's now firing his piranha, all its guns, straight into the side of my truck.
Everything's hitting on 4s. It's quite easy.
Okay.
So 3s and 5. That's the re-roll. Awesome.
Beautiful.
So 1 of each gun.
AP?
Whole lots.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Do you want the heavy one first?
Yeah, go on, let's do them one at a time.
AP -4.
AP -4. Okay, so we're in the middle of a war, so he's got a 5+ invuln, which he does not make. What's the damage on that?
D6 +4.
What?
Because you're within 6 inches.
Go on then, let's roll it. Roll a 1, will you?
7.
7. Jeez. Okay, so he's down to 3 wounds. What's the next one?
AP -3.
Okay, AP -3. So 5+ invuln again. He does not make it. Damage of that?
D6 +1.
Oh, for goodness sake.
So 5. It's a 4.
Well, that's the truck dead.
5.
Jeez, you don't even have to bother with the other one. Do you want to roll it anyway? Should we see what happened?
Yeah.
What's the AP?
0.
Oh. Oh, you passed that one. Look at that. There you go. Jeez. Right then. Well, I'd better see if we get Deadly Demise. We do not. You're done, are you?
I'm done.
Is that all right? So we are currently in the Tau charge phase. And typical Tau, they're not doing any charges. But I don't think he really needed to, because that shooting phase was painful. Both the Death Dreads are dead. The truck is dead thanks to this piranha. One of the boys getting out was caught in the blast and is dead. And the killer cans have suffered some shooting from the fire warriors over there and these stealth suits here, and they managed to chip 2 wounds off them. So yeah, it's looking a bit scary at the moment. I don't have much left on the table. Certainly my heavy hitters are gone. And we're facing an uphill struggle now as we go into Orks turn 2. Okay, so it's the end of the Ork movement phase. So what's been happening? The mech boy moved over here. He did a bit of a custom job on the mech gun, so that is now at a +1 to hit. The rocket cans have come on from strategic reserve over this side to threaten this lot. And then I used a CP on the boys to get Here We Go. So they advanced. They shot across the board from over there, deep into enemy territory. So we're leading the charge now. The killer cans with the shooters moved up, just continued their march up the board. Bob and the gang just moved a touch just to hold that objective. And the mech gun over there just moved just a couple of inches across just to make sure it could see that piranha. And now we head into Orc shooting phase, where I'm hoping to get some good luck. Rapid ingress. We've just had some stealth suits join the game because they've got a special ability, have they, where they can do it without costing them anything?
The stealth suits have a homing beacon to enable the battle suits to drop next to them.
Beautiful. So we've got an unexpected surprise waiting for us. This could be interesting. For God's sake, look at all those sixes. So the mech gun shot over at the fire warriors and managed to kill one. And now the killer cans with their rockets are fired in, all blast special, all getting loads of hits, loads of wounds. So Mitch needing a load of 6-up saves. He's made 4 of them, so... Yeah, so I only killed 2 out of that, did I? 3 in total.
3 in total.
Jeez, they're not even below half strength.
No.
Mitch is usually really bad at dice rolls. I was relying on that this game, but there's another 6, and that is from this custom mega cannon onto that piranha. I've spent a CP as well, re-rolling and everything, and yeah, he's just got away with it. This is not going well, guys.
The piranha.
I certainly can. So Bob, where's Bob? Bob, as usual, stepping in, manages to hurt the piranha, showing the rest of the orcs how it's done. Well done, Bob. Never, ever lets me down. Oh, I thought the charge phase would do better, but the rocket cans failed their charge into the stealth suits over there. But over here, the war boss and the boys are about to charge, but they're not going to charge this lot. They're going to charge that lot over on the objective there, those stealth suits there. So they've having to charge further. It's a 9-inch charge, but they do have Here We Go. So we've got a +2 to the charge roll. So I'm looking for a 7. Oh, it's a good job I did Here We Go, because they've just made it in. Well done, boys. Okay, so we're into this attack now, and we're kicking off with the war boss. We're during the war. He's got 10 attacks, hitting on 2s. There's a singular 1 in there, so we'll take that out. And then he is strength 8, toughness 4. So we want 2s to wound, and any 6s are going to be devastating wounds because he's got Head Whopper's Kill Chopper. There's a 6, so that is devastating wounds, 2 damage.
1 dead.
And then we've got that many saves, mate.
8.
Oh. When will I learn? Oh, guys, I'm so used to previous editions playing Bad Moons, so I'm so used to bonuses to shooting. I'm not used to this in bonuses in melee, so I keep forgetting the sustained hits. And I also cast on these gits over here. I cast on them the Unbridled Carnage, so they're getting critical hits on 5s. And luckily, this is good when you're filming battle reports, because when you muck up and you miss something like that, you can go back and look at the footage. So I look back at the footage to see how many 5s and 6s I rolled for sustained hits. So I'm going to do those now. So these are now to wound, the extra hits, and these are wounding on 2s. Well, there's no more 6s there, Mitch, but there are 4 more saves to make. So that is a grand total of 12 saves, sir, at -1 AP.
4 plus.
That's not bad.
1, 2, 3, 4. 6 failed, which is
2 damage each.
enough to kill the squad.
Fantastic. Well done, War Boss. That is beautiful. Now, what do I do now? Do I consolidate into that unit there? who will then get to fight. And from my experience, crisis battle suits have always been quite handy in a fight, actually, surprisingly so. But it would tie you up and stop you from shooting.
It's each.
Okie dokie. So we consolidated into the crisis battle suits. Yeah, just to try and stop them from shooting it now. But now that means Mitch gets to hit my boys back, and I expect you're quite annoyed with my war boss at this point, aren't you?
It'll be alright. It'll be fine. 9 shots, hitting on 5s. 3.
Oh yeah, jeez, okay. What's the strength for them bad boys?
Terrible. 5.
Oh, okay, so 4's to wound, toughness 5. 1. Get a save from that door?
Yeah, normal.
Okay, so that'll be a 5 up. So don't get. So you killed a boy. And that is the end of battle round 2. The scores currently are 10 points to the Tau and 10 points to the Orks. That shooting phase didn't do too much for me, but the war boss came through in the end. He caused some big damage over there, which was really nice. But yeah, I think at the moment, the Tau have got the edge. They've killed 2 Death Dreads, a truck, a couple of boys. We've got a few things wounded on the table. The Orks have managed to kill a team of stealth suits, 1 piranha, and 3 fire warriors. So there's not much to call in it at the moment. But yeah, we now go into Tau turn 3. The Tau have started their movement phase, but my awesome charge earlier paid off, because this turn the Tau only get 5 victory points because I now control that one over there. So yes, that is good. I feel like I'm going to need to get an early lead on victory points though, because yeah, I don't know. I'm not confident yet, guys. I'm going to need a few more. A few more victory points, I think, before I can rest easy.
All hitting on 4s.
Right, Mitch is rolling the first of his shooting attacks at the moment. So his movement phase has been done. You can see he's being a little bit more offensive now. Things are moving forward, coming out to capture. I've sort of forced his hand here. He's had to come out, venture forward to come and claim this objective. And he's coming forward towards my killer cans, that absolute madman that he is. And you're sighing over there, Mitch. I take it that roll didn't go well?
No, everything sucked.
Oh, superb. Well, that's brilliant news. Well, that's fantastic. Good. Okay, I need a few more of them, mate, so I can make it through this turn unscathed, and then I might be in with a chance here.
Okay.
So there's a lot of dice in that tray there, you can see, and that is because over here the crisis battle suits locked into combat with the boys and the war boss, being vehicles, they can shoot straight into combat with a -1. But you have what's going on? I mean, you have a Tau War going on, don't you?
I have Kaoyun.
Kaoyun, which is basically Tau for War. And that gives, now for the rest of the game, you've got sustained hits
1
on a lot of your stuff and 2 on some other
2 if
things.
guided.
Right, so okay, yeah, so we're going to be, his shooting is going to be even more nasty for the next few turns. And this doesn't look too special because it looks like you've got a few sustained hits there.
I've got 6.
So you've got 6 extra hits. That looks like a lot of hits.
Plus those ones.
And then what are you looking for to wound? What's your strength?
5.
So 4's to wound.
That's not the best. 2, 4, 6.
AP?
Nope.
Okay. 6 regular saves of 5+. That's 3 dead boys. Well, Mitch's shooting phase has improved drastically. First off, he killed one of the rocket cans over here from the broadside over there. The stealth suits also shot in. They didn't achieve anything. But then over here, his war boss, that's what I'm going to call him, a Tau version of a war boss, and his mega knobs there, shot into my killer cans over here with the can shooters, and he's killed 2 of them and done 2 wounds to another one. But yeah, only the war boss is shot at the moment. He's got his knobs now to add their firepower in there.
In there as well, I totally forgot. But don't worry.
I don't think you're going to need them, mate.
Nor do I.
It's not looking good for this lowly killer can here. I'm better start gathering up some dice because I need to make a big old saving throw in a minute.
We need to make 10 and 2.
10 and 2.
Yeah, 10 from one and 2 from the other.
And what's the AP of these weapons, please?
The 10 is -1.
Okay.
And the 2 are -3.
Okay, so I need 6 ups on them, and I need 4 ups on the reds. You said -1 on the 10, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. A lot got through, mate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them got through. What's the damage of them?
The ones that the higher ones are 3. And
look,
the
what am I
ones are
asking?
1.
He's got 3 wounds left. He's dead.
He's well dead, but a lot of wounds.
Just need to see if he explodes.
It's about 10 wounds.
He does not explode. Do you know what? I didn't see if the other 2 exploded. Better see if they explode. They don't explode either. So far, nothing has exploded. Ah, a tactic of old. The old jump, shoot, jump. We love it, don't we? So, yeah, they've moved up. They've not obliterated the killer cans that were there and come and claimed their objective in the centre of the battlefield. Bold as brass, showing off like bad moons. Yeah, so, yeah, they've definitely pissed on that, haven't they? They've claimed that.
5 with the others.
This, Mitch is currently still shooting. This has been the longest turn of the game. So far, Mitch's turn 3 has probably been the length of the rest of the game combined. Because he's got so many special rules going on with his shooting at the moment. And as you can see, I've got very much left. He is now shooting at these killer cans with the broadside over yonder. And I don't fancy their chances, if I'm honest, because then he's still got a unit of fire warriors to shoot at him afterwards. It's been very painful. The only thing that's really gone well for me is over here, the piranha right early on swooped round to take out the mech gun and completely fluffed his shots. But otherwise, yeah, everything's going pretty bad. Come on then, Mitch, what are we doing?
Oh, well, there's a 1 doesn't hit you, does it?
What's this? Is this roll into wound?
It is.
So I'm toughness 6.
So I needed 5s on everything else and a 2 on the special one. I rolled a 1. I wasn't spied by stuck suits. I was spied by fire warriors. Yeah, that's 2 really bad hits.
Okay, good.
So yeah, you're definitely surviving this.
So 2 saves needed, yeah?
Yeah.
Of AP?
Nah.
So 3 ups. Oh, cock dice. I made 1 of them. I knew that would happen. I knew. And that cock dice is on a 6 as well. Proving my non-beardiness. So what's that? 1 damage?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Well, that's not too bad. There you go. They got off very lightly there. But you still got your fire warriors to shoot, haven't you?
Yeah, but they won't do a lot. But yeah, they will shoot.
Okay, so as you can see, Mitch has just declared a charge against me. His piranha coming into my mech gun. I think he just wants to interfere and try and prevent it shooting, or at least reduce its ballistic skill in the shooting phase. So I have declared Overwatch. The Met Gun is going to fire on this thing and hopefully destroy it. So D6 shots. I need to get a high amount of shots here. 6 shots. Okay, come on.
Hitting on 6s, are you?
I'm hitting on 6s, baby. Okay. If one of these hits, it could be enough to kill this thing. Potentially. Come on, baby. Come on. I need a couple of 6s here.
1.
Got 1 hit. 1 hit. Okay. So, it's going to be your toughness?
7.
Okay, so it's going to be a 3 to wound. Oh, come on.
Did you count your CP for Overwatch?
Do I want to re-roll that?
Have you got 3 or 2?
Sod it. I'm going to CP it. I'm going to re-roll it. I need a 3.
Yeah, 1.
Come on. You're a prick, Mitch. God damn you.
Good old re-rolls.
Well, that is the end of the Tau turn 3. The Piranha failed to wound the Met Gun, and the Grot crew of the Met Gun did manage to cause 1 wound on the Piranha, but it made its armour save, so they are just locked in combat over there. And yeah, we go into my turn 3. So I get the full 10 victory points because I have 3 of the things at the moment. So that puts me at 20 to 15 at the moment. So Orks currently in the lead. You wouldn't know it though, looking at this battlefield. Well, I'm glad we remembered that just in the nick of time. Now, guys, I'd started my turn 3, done the command phase, and I was just about to start moving things when we realised, oh, we never did this combat over here in the Tau turn. So we've just done that. The war boss on fire again. He took out 2 of the battle suits by himself, and then the boys polished off the last one left. So they are now ready to consolidate, and they'll probably just consolidate on a little bit further onto that objective. But they now have, in this turn 3, a target in mind. So the movement phase is done. The boys have piled up onto there, hunting their target. The killer cans over here move forward just a touch to sort these fellas out. There's been no movement down here at all. Everything's stayed where it is as we now move into the shooting phase. Do you know, guys, there's moments that when you're doing these battle reports, I don't film everything. I just like to film the odd highlight here and there. And every now and again, you just regret not filming something because what you see here is the Met Gun over here has shot over into this nasty squad. He rolled a 6 for the amount of shots, even though he's in a -1 because he's in combat. He hit on the 5s. Basically, that is this is the damage. So I got 5 damage, 5 damage, and 5 damage. Are you going to tell me these dudes have 5 wounds each?
They got 6.
6 wounds each?
Yep.
Oh, well, that's disappointing then. I hoped I'd killed 3 of them outright. Darn it. But it's still pretty good. I've killed, 2 of them at least, haven't I? 1.
Because I have to take 5 on 1 and then I have to take another 5 on 1 to kill it.
Yep.
And then 5 on 1, which will...
Oh, yeah, I've only killed 1, you're right. Yeah, I've killed 1 and severely damaged another. Okay. All right, well, it's not bad. It's a start. I think I'll shoot my other Met Gun at them now, since the last one did so well. And this one is going to be a lot more accurate, because he's on a 3+ to hit. Do you know what? I'm going to put the camera on because I don't want to make the same mistake again. But this has probably jinxed this one. So, D6 shots, baby. Yeah, shouldn't have put the camera on. That's 2. Do I want to re-roll it? No, I don't. I'll just take it. So, 2 hits, hitting on 3s.
Will it equal it out, does it? sort of 3 wild misses into the stratosphere.
Piss off, Mitch. Okay, that's the end of my shooting phase. I'm now moving into the charge phase. We had some results. The boys over here shot in. The rocket landed and managed to cause 3 damage on that fella. Nothing else did anything. The cans over there shot some rockets into the fire warriors. I think they just managed to kill 1. So yeah, and now we're going into the charge phase, and I'm going to charge those boys into that broadside, and I'm going to charge these cans into them stealth suits, and hopefully mash the whole lot of them up. Well, I might as well roll the charges. I'll roll the cans. They're in, and I'll roll for the boys. They are in. Right, so we are into the fight phase. I'm wondering whether I want to spend any CP, Mitch. I don't know if I want to spend any CP to just really ensure stuff dies.
How much you got?
I have 2 CP, but I don't know.
You should waste them.
Do you know what? I'm not. Oh. Do you know what? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go unbridled carnage on that unit of orcs, just to really, really make sure we kill this broadside, because I really, really do want him dead. Okay, so with that, we'll start off with the war boss. He gets 5 attacks, hitting on 2s. Come on, baby, come on. He got a 1, but he did also get a 5 and a 6, unbridled carnage, so sustained hits 1. So he's got 6 hits. He is strength 8.
Toughness 6.
So 3s to wound, but I'm looking for 6s from that head whopper's kill chopper. Oh, nice. Okay, so we got 2 devastating wounds that are 2 damage a pop.
4+ feel no pain against mortal wounds.
And then I have 2 more that you need to do saves for of -1. Did you just fail your feel no pains? Is he dead?
Yeah.
Excellent. Oh, I feel that might. Do you know what? I feel that might have been overkill, actually. I've probably been able to do him without that, but good stuff. Well done, boys. Right, onto the killer cans now. And there you go. The killer cans have just mashed up the stealth suits. So, yeah, orcs, we're not out of it yet. We're still fighting hard. But the fight phase continues, where you've still got... It's for you to go first. Your piranha onto my mech gun. In this combat that will go on till the end of time itself. Do you know what, mate? This is actually a really close game at the moment.
It is.
It's just as I thought I was kind of out of it, my last turn, I feel like it's brought me back into the game, so it's all to play for. There's been heavy losses on both sides. There is, well, pretty much 5 points in it in the score at the moment, or most likely to be 5 points in it. It's very close stuff. Mitch is pondering and thinking tactically at the moment. Let's see what he's going to do.
Within 1.5 inches of the objective, or 3 inches in one direction?
Within 3 inches to hold the objective, if that's what you're talking about. Are they doing a tactical withdrawal, are they? Try and...
Maybe.
You don't fancy another one of them killer can charges, eh? I don't blame you.
They're just going to...
I don't blame you.
They're just going to back up.
Although, to be fair, mate, I think you're worrying over nothing, because you got that broadside there, so I don't think them cans are going to be there in a minute.
No, they can fire wild.
We've got some movement happening. It is the end of Tau movement phase. The commander and his team have moved off the objective to venture over here. They're either heading towards the Met gun or the killer cans, or potentially both. The stealth suits have jumped in and claimed the objective over there. Fire warriors very cowardly backed off from the killer cans that are sure enough soon not to be there, as we enter into Tau shooting phase.
Go and get cover.
Okie dokie. So this lot over here are shooting at my mech boy because they're within 12 inches to get there, be able to shoot the lone operative. He's been spotted by these fellas over there. So let's have it, Mitch. What are you doing? Roll your attacks.
So the leader is going to shoot his 3 cyclic ion blasters into him.
Yep.
I'm going to overcharge 2 of the guns.
Okay.
Because I'm scared that he might die.
Okay. Typical Tau.
So the 2 overcharge guns hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s, all hit.
Okie
Sustain
dokie.
hits 2 on both of those. So
This is looking bad for my mech boy.
4 more hits there.
Yep. Okay, so you roll into wound, strength.
8.
So you're looking for 3s to wound.
Re-rolling wounds of 1.
Okay.
That's another 1.
Good.
3s was that.
Yep.
2, 4, 6, 7.
7 saves. AP?
-1.
-1. 7 saves of -1. So he's got a 5 up save, so he's on 6 up. He makes none of them.
They're all 1 damage each.
1 damage each. Okay. He has a super cyborg body, so he has a 4+, feel no pain. That was a better roll. So he's taken 3 wounds, so he has 1 wound remaining, but you've still got a lot more attacks to come.
Gun of 3.
Alright, let's have it.
For that, hitting on 2s again, re-rolling 1s. All hit. Sustain hits 2. So 5 in total. Again, strengths. Oh. Those were the overcharge shots, weren't they? That I shot first.
Yeah.
They do 2 damage each, not 1.
So he's dead. Oh, hang on. No, it means I've got to make a level. So it was 7, wasn't it? So I can still do my feel no pain for the rest of the damage.
Yeah. Do you get feel no pain for each
And
damage?
yeah, for each damage. So I need to roll another 7 now because they're 2 damage a pop. So yeah, I did not save enough. So yeah. So he had 1. Yeah. So he's dead.
So those
He
overcharges,
dead.
so
He
completely
is dead.
obliterated that.
Oh, poor mech boy.
Okay, cool.
Okay, end of Tau turn 4. Yeah, quite painful. A bit more shooting had. Killed 1 more boy over there and shaved another wound off my last killer can over here. I've got some leadership tests to do, some battle shock tests. Yeah, things aren't looking too good. And in my excitement over there where I charged up and killed his broadside, I have now left that objective. So I've kind of screwed myself here because in killing my mech boy, I'm now only going to be able to score 5 points at the start of my turn, which is going to bring the Tau back up. So we are now at a draw with Mitch. Do you know what the points are? What are the points?
25 to 25.
25 to 25 in turn 4. So it's all going to come down to that final turn by the look of it. Okay, I had to do quite an un-orky thing. The boys over at the War Boss would have loved to have got stuck in the combat a bit more, but it is important now that I hold on to that objective because it's going to be key to who wins this game. So they've jumped down behind to seek cover and still hold that objective. The Killer Can has moved forward. He is battle shocked, so he's not going to be able to capture that point, but he is going to be able to stop the Tau capturing it. And nothing else moved. The grots have stayed where they are, the mech guns have stayed where they are, and now the shooting phase commences. Good old Bob and the gang at it again. They've shaved another wound off this piranha, so he's now down to 5 wounds. Well done, Bob. Well done. We've also caused some damage over here. The mech gun over here was able to kill 2 of the stealth suits with help with a command reroll. And the mech gun over here managed to kill 1 of the commander's bodyguard. We now go into the charge phase, where I have a certain killer can who wants to have a little chat with those fire warriors. So the killer can has made it into combat, so he's about to mash them up. But Mitch has other ideas because he's enacted Overwatch, and being Tau, he doesn't hit on 6s. You hit on what?
4s.
Beautiful. Let's have it. And that killer can only has 3 wounds left, so he could kill him here. It wouldn't be good.
Receive sustained hits 1. So 2 extra.
Beautiful.
So 8 shots at strength 5.
So you need 5s to wound. Toughness 6.
2, 3.
3 regular saves.
Is enough to kill him.
Of 3 plus. Come on, baby. Need a good roll here. Oh, he lost 1, so he's down to 2 wounds. But he's still in the fight. Right. Now, about that chat. I was looking forward to mashing up them fire warriors with my last killer can. But, yeah, that's not going to do it. Oh, the shooting phase. The piranha has shot point blank and killed the mech gun. I also lost over here my killer can to that pesky broadside over there. So yeah, got very little left on the table now in this final turn. Another mech gun dead. I now have almost nothing left on the table. Although I've got my war boss and the boys over there still holding that objective. And then over here I've got Bob and the gang who have been doing a sterling job all game. But now Mitch informs me that his piranha is going to be declaring a charge on the grots. The question is this: do I want to Overwatch? No, I don't think I will. Well, do you know what have I got? I've got some CP left. No, I'm not going to Overwatch. Just have at it.
Charge 6.
He rolls a 6 over there, people. Trust me, it's off camera, but he got it, so he is in. So there we go. So have at it with your 2 mighty attacks.
Yeah, 5 plus. Nothing.
Nothing. So Bob and the gang to hit back. Now you're going to rue the day you ever charged Bob and his mates. There we go. So, but well done, Grots. Bob and the gang. They're giving this piranha a tough time. Right, people. Mitch is just moving my boys over there as instructed by myself because we're on the final turn now. I've just scored the 10 points. Currently, the score stands at 35 points to 35, meaning when the game ends, anyone on the objectives, we can claim a maximum of 15 points. I cannot. The most I can get is 10 points from holding these 2. Mitch currently holds 1, 2, 3. So I need to use this last bit of shooting phase to see if I can kill something or kill enough of something to try and get them off the objectives, meaning I can make this game a draw. Wish me luck, people. Wish me luck. Do you know what, actually, mate? I'm going to keep the camera rolling for this because can you measure for me, mate? I want to measure how far away they are from that fella. See what's within range.
Right, the front guy is...
Measure from the back. Tell me what it is from the back. What am I in?
From the back, you're looking at 15.
Okie dokie. So everything but the slugger is within range then. Okay. Okie dokie. Right then. Well, let's start off with, we'll do the rocket launcher, the one that I'm hoping is going to do the damage.
-1 hit.
-1 to bloody hit. Now, there's nothing I can do to focus that, is there? There is not anything I can do to improve that. Okie dokie. Right then. So, D3 shots. 1. I'm going to use my re-rolls really cautiously here. Bloody -1 to bloody hit means he's going to be hitting on 6s. All right, come on, let's have it. No, another 1.
Nice.
For God's sake, right, the 2 boys with the shooters. Let's get them in there. So they get 2 shots each. They are hitting on 6s. 1 hit. Strength 5.
Toughness 4. Toughness 4.
It's not strength 5, it's strength 4. So it's 4's to wound. No. Oh, right. War boss with his combi shooter. Come on. No. God's sake. Okay, so the game is over, and I expect you'll be wanting the results now, won't you? Mitch, you want to tell them the results?
Well, the total scores are Steve's Tau have got a total of 45.
My
Steve's Orks.
My Orks, yes.
Steve's
I would never stoop to those lows. So how many points did I get? So I wasn't listening.
45.
45 points. Very respectable. Very good. And how many points did those cowardly Tau get?
Well, the cowardly Tau were patiently hunting today. They knew what they were up against. They'd already looted the camp.
They had,
and,
yeah.
Just lying in wait for you to return. They were, and they got
milking this, aren't you? Go on, tell them what they already know.
They got a total of 50 points.
So yeah, a narrow victory.
Victory. It was pretty close on the table.
Yeah,
it wasn't too bad.
It was very close game actually, very close game. I think I did better. I thought you might wipe me off the table before the end of the game. Actually,
it was close, and then I shot you turn 3, and I took off quite a lot of stuff.
It was,
at that point.
Yeah, but I mean, you.
But then I feel you came back quite well. And
well,
I think quite a lot from me.
I believe it was my turn 2 when my boss and the boys all charged. And they charged up and sort of messed up your plans a bit and put the hurt on you. The cans did well.
They wiped that little corner out over there.
Yeah, around turn 2 and 3 was when a lot of the heavy damage happened.
Yeah.
But then, you just whittled me down until the end when I was left with pretty much nothing but grots.
Yeah, I wiped you out enough so that you couldn't take enough.
Yeah, well, I only had 2 units left, so I got the 10 points at the end of the game. Yeah. I tried to shoot off that last stealth suit.
Shoot off the stealth suit.
You gave him insane bravery, didn't you, to make sure he stuck about.
Give him insane bravery.
And then I fluffed my shooting. I had that one last ditch attempt to try and hurt him and knock him off.
4 little shots, all just
yeah,
like he was never there.
So we always do this when we have a game. Man of the match for you. What was your standout unit in the game?
I feel it was very close. They all had shining moments. I feel that probably the broadside may have done most of the damage.
I think that they definitely put the hurt. They were popping death dreads
as
and
a
cans.
team. They were doing lots of damage, and
definitely.
They both took out the big mechs early on.
Yeah,
both of those were those.
The my dreadnoughts, my death dreads.
Yeah,
took out both my death dreads early on in the game.
That was very key.
Yeah, they were my they were my heavy hitters.
They gave me the ball rolling.
They made short work of the cans. The cans held in there for a good while. Your commander and his bodyguard did well as well.
Over there was very effective when they got into combat.
And these fire warriors. These fire warriors with this bloody -1
nice
to wound.
Guardian drones.
Fire warriors are tough as hell now.
Yeah,
hard to shift.
They're not very strong though. They've only got little pea shooters now. So
they did all right. They were taking a few wounds off them cans.
They did whittle the cans down.
They did. Yeah. Survived against
rapid fire helps with that.
Yeah, they survived against a can charge as well.
Yeah.
They did roll
They only
all
lost 1 for that.
But yeah, no, I'd agree with you there. I think them units did very well. Your piranhas were annoying as well. They were causing some damage and
annoyance.
I was
very surprised one of those actually survived till the end of the game.
Yeah, they don't usually, do they?
No.
They usually go down pretty easy.
One died turn 1.
They're pretty resilient now.
So
the toughness 7 of them. They're a lot tougher. I mean, a lot of vehicles across the game now are quite a bit tougher. For me, it has to be my war boss. I think it has to be my war boss. The cans did pretty good, but yeah, I think he brought me back into the game. Him alone, really. The boys did a little bit behind him, but yeah, in attacking
as the squad,
your crisis battle suits, the boys didn't even get a look in.
He done very well at wiping those.
Yeah,
out.
during the war on that turn 2, head whoppers kill chopper. He was swinging around like a madman, just destroying everything. All of them. Yeah, it was beautiful, beautiful to behold.
But in that also area, he also messed up just that little bit by moving off the objective.
He did, and
I'm key there to take that other broadside.
Do you know what? I'm trying to think. I was trying to think. If I hadn't done that, then I'd have an extra 5 points. But if I hadn't done that,
I still would have had another.
I think your broadside would have been shooting, and then I might have been even worse. I think so. I think I made the right call because that broadside did have to die, so I had to give up some primary objective points in doing that. But he just had to die. He could not be allowed to live. They were
he was doing well.
He was messing me up big time. And also, honourable mention to Bob and the gang. They held off.
Bob doing his little.
They
bit
passed
of
there. You tried forcing battle shock tests on them, didn't you? You tried shooting them.
Yeah,
you tried getting into combat with them. And
I tried running him over about 6 times.
And they were holding their own. They were holding their own. They nearly killed that piranha. If the game had carried on for another turn, I think Bob could have done it. So yeah, fair play to Bob. And got me a lot of victory points in that, as he always does.
Yeah, very solid for that.
But yeah, it was really good. I thought it was going to be channel first. I thought if I could manage to kill that fella off, it'd be the first time on this channel we've had a draw. Because that's never happened.
Fair enough. It was close. It was close.
Now, is it the first time you've beaten me on the channel? Because this will be our 3rd game on the channel now.
3rd, possibly,
maybe 4th,
possibly 2nd.
No, we've definitely had 2. We've had 2. We had one way back. I think it was the first battle report on this channel, actually, possibly, or one of the first. And then we had one after, and I feel like I beat you in both. I
feel like you did. I feel like this could be my first victory.
I think it is your first victory on the channel. Hard fought, but yeah, it was good.
It was.
But yeah, thanks for coming on the channel again, mate.
Thank you for having me. Yeah,
we'll do it again.
Good.
Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. Kept it nice and simple. At the time of recording right now, it's very late. This game's gone on quite long.
Yeah.
You're not as slow at the game as Dread. Dread is slower than you, but you're not far off. You're not far off. Turn 3.
First 2 were pretty quick, but turn 3's when I get into the game.
I mean, midway through turn 3, I'm like, Mitch, you don't need to tell me what you're running. I trust you. Just roll the dice, because it's like.
I get a lot of bonuses. Just to make sure that it's
got like a big bundle of dice. Right, these ones get re-rolls of 1 to hit. These ones get re-rolls to wound. This is on +1. I get devastating wounds. I get sustained hits. I get like.
Yeah, you get all of that stuff.
Yeah, I'm like, you just roll them, mate. Tell me how many saves I've got to make.
All the joys of shooting down.
But yeah, I mean, I had some good shooting myself and some various points. I caused some nice. My Met guns, they came good, didn't they?
They done all right.
You had you sweating under the collar for a bit when I put the hurt on your Tower
Commander squads. Yeah, they took heavy fire, but they're all right. Their shield generators held up.
Yeah,
and totally worth taking.
No, they've done good. I think. I feel like my list was kind of tailor-made for your list. Not in a good way. In like, it worked against me. I feel like
against you,
the guns you bought, I think I would have been better off coming at you with a horde.
100%. Yeah.
Killer cans and death dreads. I kind of saw it on your face when I set them up. You were like, oh,
nice. I had a lot of big guns.
Yeah. Lots of high damage.
Taking out big things.
D6 +1 and D6 +4 and
they were melt a 4, so they were awesome.
Yeah, didn't stand a chance.
That was great.
Didn't stand a chance.
I was expecting your big Dreadnought-y.
Oh, my Gorkanaut.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting, and I was like, I need to put everything into
He's still not finished. He's sitting up there. He's still partially painted, so I don't bring him out in battle reports. One day I'll get round to finishing him. But yeah, hopefully, guys, you've enjoyed this battle report. And yeah, there'll be more coming on the channel soon. I've got more games arranged over the coming months, over the Christmas period. So hopefully you'll be seeing some more battle reports on this channel very soon. But if you liked this battle report, please let us know. We want to hear what you think. And yeah, we've probably got some rules wrong because
almost certainly
it's just a guarantee on this channel. So feel free to let us know if we got any rules wrong, because it is useful. It's useful feedback and it's helpful to know. So. But yeah, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. This is Mitch and 6+ Stevo signing out.